Thank you, Madam Chairman, and thank you, Secretary, for being here today. I appreciate it. I love your comments. I love your enthusiasm. Madam Chairman, the University of Nebraska-Lincoln's Vice Chancellor for the Institute of Agriculture and Natural Resources recently delivered testimony as part of USDA NEFA's listening session on updating scientific priorities. I ask that Vice Chancellor Mike Boehm's testimony be given consideration and be included as part of the official hearing record. Without objection, Madam Chairman.
I'm so sorry. Senator Brown is going on about how great our witness is.
I know we all could. We all could.
He was echoing what you were just saying. So yes, without objection.
Thank you so much. Madam Secretary, a priority that we have previously discussed is my support for USDA's co-located ARS National Center for Resilience and Regenerative Precision Agriculture, the National Center at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. I, along with Nebraska Congressional Delegation, recently sent you a letter underscoring the delegation's support for the National Center and our strong commitment to secure federal funding for this essential ARS research facility. Can you provide the committee with an update and thoughts on how the new National Center will serve as a critical regional hub for collaboration and to identify and address relevant scientific and research gaps across the USDA ARS landscape, please?
So what's been very exciting is as we've really emphasized the need for investments in infrastructure, the investments, Congress has been very generous to us. We've received over $1 billion in investments for ARS facilities. The beauty of that is we've been able to address 7 facilities, co-located facilities on land-grant university campuses. And we're in the early conversations, well, not so early, with the University of Nebraska, and we have plans for what we would do when properly resourced. Mm-hmm. I support that co-location. My scientists are excited about it. Ronnie Green, who is an alumni of the Agriculture Research Service, is excited about it. And we just look forward to continuing to work with our colleagues there in Nebraska to make it a reality.
Thank you. I look forward to working with you on that. Nebraska has a unique position just with our water resources that we have and the possibility there with innovation. I think the research would be extremely important for food and our water resource, so thank you. Our community colleges also play an important and increasingly growing role in agriculture education and workforce training. For example, at Northeast Community College in Norfolk, they have an associate's degree in precision agriculture to train students on how to use, interpret, and utilize precision agriculture technologies to improve production. Northeast is also part of a multi-state coalition of community colleges that provide education, training, and demonstrations to future farm producers. As part of this group of community colleges, Northeast also has an MOU with USDA's Natural Resources Conservation Service to provide training and education on conservation. Can you discuss the ways that USDA could better partner with community colleges? Specifically, do you see a role for community colleges like Northeast to help translate research into technical training to help implement in that field?
I do. I see a huge role for community colleges. I recently attended the FFA convention for the first time ever. I don't know if anybody in this room has ever been to an FFA conference.
Yes, ma'am.
67,000 kids and a lot of blue corduroy jackets. Yes. What I noticed when I walked through the exhibits is the prevalence of community and technical colleges. And it's the first time I had seen such a huge presence. And, you know, focusing on technical skills like welding, you know, and in fact, the first vice president and the second vice president for FFA is a welding student, and his goal is to open a welding business. So I recognize the importance of community colleges. We are partnering with the community and technical schools for meat and poultry processing, for example. So if we want to build local and regional systems, we need to have local and regional trained employees. And so it's been a right partnership for the community and technical colleges. Every profession in agriculture doesn't require a 4-year degree. And so we really want to make sure that we're capitalized on the strength of all of the institutions that serve us.
Well, I'd love to host you at the University of Nebraska, but I'd also like to get you a couple hours away from Lincoln to Northeast Community College and see the really fabulous things they're doing there with precision agriculture. It is a very exciting time, and it's a growing program for them that reaches out into rural areas of the state and the students that they're able to connect with there and keep agriculture strong.
I would love to do that. Remember, not in the winter.
No, I'm well aware of the charms. I'm well aware of the charms of our state, and I want you to have an enjoyable time. So, thank you.
Thank you very much, Senator. I should also tell you, as someone who's been to multiple FFA state conferences, I love FFA and 4-H, and I've lobbied for years that in the summer, the young people need to have T-shirts, not navy blue corduroy jackets.
Yeah.
So just another word for that. So.